That's it, Dark Knight? I've got this whole city wired to blow. Try and disarm the explosives, and you'll face even more of my drones. You see, I've waited years. No one is taking this from me. They'll get a charred crater if they try.
Sir, that warning was broadcast publicly. I suspect the Arkham Knight wishes to discourage outside intervention.
Alfred, the Arkham Knight's trail leads into Miagani Island. Lower the Mercy Bridge.
I can't, sir. We're locked out.
The militia must have hardwired into the transport control system. Find me their access point.
Right. Tracing the network traffic, it seems to have all been rerouted to Grand Avenue Station.
Then that's where they'll be. I'll proceed on foot and take over their access point. I'll contact you when you're able to lower the bridge.
Be careful, sir. Miagani Island is rife with militia drones and troops.
Abducting people and mutilating their bodies. I'm going to find this killer, Alfred.
I think his penchant for opera is a clue, sir.
Batman. Disciplined and loyal. They lack the cowardice you rely on and exploit.
Listen up, man. We control the bridges, but Batman can and will adapt. Stay alert. Watch the skies.
Alfred, we can add a third victim to the list.
This is becoming rather ghastly, sir. It brings to mind a spate of murders at the beginning of your career. It was Halloween then, if I'm not mistaken. Turned out to be rather a long one, if I recall.
I'm going to try and identify the body. An irregularity on the victim's chest. It appears to be a birthmark, quite distinctive. The left foot is missing several toes. The site of amputation suggests the removal of non-viable tissue in the treatment of frostbite. There's a bullet lodged deep in the upper bicep. This type of ammunition is predominantly used with a hunting rifle that hasn't been manufactured in over a decade. Alfred, I've ID'd the victim as Robert Kincaid.
He was a microbiologist who worked for Stag Enterprises. Many believe the shooting was connected to Kincaid's knowledge of controversial research, although that remains unverified. He took a teaching post in Atlanta, which is where he was reported missing.
That's 3 victims, all of them abducted in various places around the country. Keep looking for a connection, Alfred.
Right you are, sir.
The writing by the bodies suggests the killer has a higher purpose. It's as if these weren't good enough for what he has in mind.
Do you think there are other victims?
Yes, and I don't know what he has planned for them.
I was worried for a minute there. Remind me to hit a toy shop before we leave. Told my kid I was gonna buy him a present. Where are the others? What have you done with them? Tell me. I need to know. Have you found anyone else?
Some of your crew are back at GCPD. They're safe.
You don't know how good it is to hear that. Even before tonight, these past weeks have been hell. Layoffs, fires springing up everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yeah. We had more in 1 week than we see in 2 months. The chief stepped up, though. We all saw him fighting for jobs, trying to keep us together. These guys, Batman, they're all I've got.
I'm going to find them, I promise. Wait here. An officer is coming for you.
Don't give up, Batman. If it's as bad as I think it is, you're all we've got. I'm glad you saved the others. The thought of being the only one, I couldn't take that. Don't give up, Batman. If it's as bad as I think it is, you're all we've got.
He despises you, this Arkham Knight. What did you do, hero, to enkindle such hatred?
Who are these army guys? They're taking over buildings, blocking off roads like they own the place.
The station's crawling with the Arkham Knight's militia. I need to clear them out and find the access point they're using to hack into the transport network.
Me? For the shock. Good. We're gonna need it. Think he's coming? Oh, I know he is. Arkham Knight just kidnapped his friend. We got the drone. He's not catching us off guard. Better not. Batman accesses that terminal. I don't know what Scarecrow and the Arkham Knight will do to us. So what happened? The chemical factory blew up, but I don't see any giant clouds of fear gas. Batman happened. He went in there, tore through 3 units of our guys, nearly captured Scarecrow and stopped the explosion. Damn. So he's as good as the Arkham Knight says. Yeah, he is. Keep that drone What's that? Get over here! I'll shoot him down and see what happens! Ouch. That looks like it hurt. Batman's making us look like idiots. He's playing games with us. He wants us to be scared of him. I ain't scared of that costume freak. Mine those vantage points! Running mine on vantage point. Hey, what happened to you? I'll get him down and see what's wrong with him. This has got Batman written all over it. You think he's here? Who else would it be? The boss said he tried to pick us off one by one. He was right. Where the hell is he hiding? Could be anywhere. Mine those vantage points! Finding mine on vantage point. You were supposed to be the best. You aren't worthy of the training I passed on to you. If you were, he'd be no match for you. You guys okay? You need anything? Report! Nothing! I don't like it! We're good! We're in control! Don't panic! Screw you! Maybe I want to panic. Okay, just hold it together. We can do this! Where is he? Guy's like a ghost. Yeah, freaking angry ghost. The knight just kidnapped his friend. That's not our fault. We were here. Don't you keep calm? We'll get it. Every second counts. If the bat can't lower the bridges, he can't catch up to the knight. I don't think we can hold out much longer. Call yourselves soldiers? Earn it! We lost him. Start checking for men down. Nothing we can do here. Spread out and find him. Using the floor crates? Good move. Here's mine. Batman's under the floor. Destroy those crates and flush him out. This'll flush him out. Deploying thermobaric charge. Three, two, one. Burn, Batman! You three can still take him. Be smart, be quick, be alert. Coordinate, where are you? I'm on the restaurant roof. It's clear. Clear over here. Good work. Work together. Don't let the bastard get us. Ah! No! I'll shoot him down and see what happens. Planting mine on vantage point. You think the night got clear? Maybe, but it'll kill us anyway if Batman regains control of the network. Oh no. He can't hurt you two like I can. Batman knows how to break bones. I know real pain. You okay? I'm not great. I'll check the crate. There's just one left, Batman. Stop playing around and finish him. We got plenty more. Glad you're putting up a fight, Batman. I expected nothing less.
With the Arkham Knight's men taken care of, I can use their uplink terminal to lower the bridges.
Isn't that Barbara's job? Oh, right. In all the excitement, I almost forgot. You don't really believe old Jimbo's gonna forgive you if you save her. He holds a grudge, Bats. I should know.
Alfred, I've re-enabled the bridge controls.
Marvelous. I'm rebooting the network now.
Forget Scarecrow. It's time to face your one true nemesis, Batman.
Oh dear. Is that who I think it is?
Enigma. Contact me when you're ready with the bridge.
Riddle me this. Why would a Batman visit an abandoned orphanage?
Eddie, sweetie, you confused me with Robin. The big guy and I aren't all that close.
Oh, I know. It's because of what will happen to his feline friend if he doesn't get here in time. Shocked, Dark Knight? Stunned? You didn't expect this, did you? That is because you are no match for me, Edward Nygma, the Riddler, and your intellectual superior. Did you think I would just forget our last meeting, Dark Knight? You humiliated me. I know you will not beat me this time. It is utterly impossible. You cannot do it. I have won already. I will mock your attempts to solve my conundrums. I will stand triumphant over your bloodied corpse. And as the dim light fades for good in your tiny dullard's mind, your final thought will be how I have bested you. Come to the orphanage, detective, or she dies.
The Bat creature's still at large on Miyagani Island. I'm going to hunt it down and take a blood sample, determine who or what it is.
I sure hope the bat died in that explosion.
Run analysis on the blood sample I just uploaded.
Right you are, Master Bruce. I'm searching for possible matches now. How you managed to get this sample is beyond me, sir. Ah, here we are. The blood is heavily mutated, but we have a partial match, a Dr. Kirk Langstrom.
Search for any properties in Gotham owned or leased by Dr. Langstrom.
Certainly. Let me see. Ah, he and his wife lease a basement laboratory in Chinatown. I'm sending you the address.
Batman's gone. I've lost him. Hunt him down now.
Selina's still trapped at the orphanage. Together, we'll get her out. Selina's still trapped at the orphanage.
Sorry, man. I gotta link up with Harvey's crew. We got plans.
I gotta say, Bats, it is good to be back. Gotham just wasn't the same without me, was it? I mean, Scarecrow's the biggest bad guy in town. Not for long. You know what I love about firefighters? They run towards the danger. Love the new car, Bats. Oh, all those guns. It's like an evil clown was whispering in your ear as you drew up the designs.
You heard about Riddler? He's gone crazy. Crazier than usual, anyway.
How long will you struggle, Batman? How long will you try and enforce order on a city whose natural state is chaos and despair?
It's confirmed. Rider spotted in the cauldron. Falcon 5 out. Arkham Knight. He's got the pedigree. Scarecrow wouldn't have brought him on board otherwise. You think he might have found someone who can actually kill Batman? You never know. This could be our lucky night. breathed Scarecrow's gas once. Not pretty. These tanks and stuff must have cost a fortune. It's Batman! Look out! It's the Bat! Get out of here! It's the Bat! He's here!
So proud of you, honey. Go on. Tell them what you've done.
Hello, world. No, that's terrible.
Go on. Just be yourself.
Okay. Full genetic resplicing was a success. The recombinant molecule...
Honey, you're doing it again. How about in English?
Yes, of course. Sorry. So, what we've done is merged the DNA of Desmodus rotundus, the vampire bat, into the human chain. This breakthrough it will prevent and cure deafness in all humanity. How is that?
Perfect, sweetie.
Are you getting this, honey?
I think so. Is the red light on? Kirk? Honey, are you okay? Oh my God! Kirk! I'm so proud of you, honey. Go on. Tell them what you've done.
Hello, world. No, that's terrible.
Go on. Just be yourself.
Okay.
Blunt trauma to the head. Langstrom had no idea what he was doing.
Success. The recombinant molecule.
Honey, you're doing it again. How about in English?
Yes, of course. Sorry. So, what we've done...
There's a computer.
Maybe it contains some answers.
Sorry, the vampire bat.
This computer stores all of Dr. Langstrom's research. Mixing his DNA with a vampire bat? That was never going to end well. If I search through his files, I may be able to create an antidote to his condition. I need to isolate the Man-Bat signature and remove it from Langstrom's DNA. That's it. I've created a clean DNA sample. Now all I need to do is make him take his medicine.
Alfred, I've synthesized a cure in Langstrom's lab. Now I just need to find him.
Any idea where he may be hiding?
He's not in control of his actions. He could be anywhere.
No one knows this city better than you, Master Bruce. You'll find him.
You're doing it again. How about in English?
Yes, of course. Sorry. So, what we've done is merged the DNA of Desmodus rotundus, the vampire bat, into the human chain. This breakthrough it will prevent and cure deafness in all humanity. How is that?
Perfect, sweetie.
His wife? Your parents? What is it about dead relatives that turned you into a giant rodent?
You're going down, Batman! Your mother won't recognize you when I'm done.
Anybody seen that anarchy guy? That kid'd love this.
Don't make me crack your skull and look for the answers inside.
Now talk!
The right choice.
All the radio stations are playing that emergency broadcast song. Back up! He's gonna get us! No chance! He's on our tail! Outrun that thing! Come on, lose him! They will flatten us! Move! I'm going! Be careful, the bat's got a cannon on his car. He's kicking ass. Everyone, priority is to confirm sighting of Alpha target. The bat's been running scared. Batman's gonna guess what's coming. Scarecrow ain't beaten yet. To be honest, I'm glad we're behind these barriers. Something season out there. I don't like your arm. I don't want anyone switching off, not for 1 second. All around units, bring the checkpoint down. Fortify position. Batman's ready to fight.
Alfred, I found a fourth victim.
Highly regrettable, Master Bruce. All we can do is hope this body yields some clues as to the killer's identity.
I've seen that pattern of scar tissue before. It's a bite mark. Analyzing its radius points to a species of Selachomorpha. This particular variety of shark is only found in the waters off the coast of North Gotham. The victim is fitted with an ocular prosthesis. This specific type of medical-grade acrylic was used only once during a trial 5 years ago. Signs of trauma to the upper arm. At some point, titanium screws have been implanted to repair a fractured humerus. Alfred, the victim's name is Lisa Mendez.
She had quite a troubled upbringing, sir. Orphaned aged 9, foster homes, drug abuse. She developed a talent for surfing, hence the shark attack. Tragically, it's also how she lost her boyfriend. She was working for a Christian charity in Tucson, Arizona, when she went missing.
Have you found anything linking the victims?
I can find no personal or professional links between the victims, but they each went missing near state parks or playing fields.
Try and find anything connecting those places.
Of course, sir. I'll look into it.
is through the roof. You want to catch the Dark Knight, you need to be smart. Enigma's smarter than all of yous put together.
If he's so smart, how come the Bat's still out there?
Enigma's got a plan. You'll see. You don't believe me? Go ask Catwoman. She's right in there, all tied up and waiting for the Bat to come save her. That's when the fun starts.
It's the freaking Bat!
Batman? That had better be you, and you had better be sorry.
Keep still. Are you okay?
Perfect. What little girl doesn't dream of being bait for her strapping Dark Knight?
We're leaving.
You might be, but I'm not.
Ah, both contestants are finally here. Tonight, folks, we've got riddles galore. But first, let me introduce my beautiful assistants. I'm growing tired of my dependence upon the least useless dregs I can scrape from Gotham's utterly uninspired underbelly. Why rely on others for help when you can design, program, engineer, and manufacture it yourself?
For you, Eddie.
What a pair you make. Together, you're just competent enough to survive. Enjoy my last Dark Knight. I have more in store for you than hitting things.
All yours.
No doubt you enjoyed that, Detective. It's the most fun you'll have all night. You see, Dark Knight, this feisty, felonious feline has been fitted with a shiny new collar. With each challenge you complete, you'll get one little key. Collect every key and the kitty goes free. Remove it too soon and the kitty goes boom! But don't despair, Dark Knight. You did one challenge already. So let's see how long it takes for you to turn a running start into a stumble and fall. Take that rocket-fueled roadster and head on over to Chinatown, Detective. Your second test is waiting.
I'll come back for you. Stay here.
I'm wearing a bomb, Batman. Of course I'm staying here. Go get my keys.
It's unlike you to get caught. Was it an ambush? Blackmail? A trap?
He invited me.
What?
He said he had a job.
A job?
Of the cat burgling variety. I'm pretty good at it, remember? Not all of us scamper around on rooftops at night because we want to help people, you big brooding Boy Scout. Now where's my key?
Do you do a lot of work for Riddler?
Only when you're not looking.
Selina.
Someone wants something stolen? I'm the one who steals it. You know how this works. Or did you think you'd reformed me? Look, Mr. Tall, Dark, and Brooding, quit looming and start helping. Look, I'm sure standing there like a towering pillar of muscle works on the more impressionable girls, but I'd be much more impressed with some keys. Yes, Batman, I've noticed the new suit. It's very dashing. Now why don't you go play Eddie's games? Look, I'm sure standing there like a towering pillar of muscle works on the more impressionable girls, but I'd be much more impressed with some keys. Don't keep me waiting.
Sir, I've regained control of the bridges.
Good work. I'll contact you when I'm in position at Mercy Bridge.
Well, Batman, old boy, this is quite the dilemma, isn't it? Do you save the incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped, or the incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped? Personally, I'd go see Eddie's latest contrived death gauntlet. I'm sure he went to a lot of trouble. Besides, you can't save all of Barbara. I killed half of her already.
The challenge beneath Chinatown. Fine, Nigma. I'll play your games and I'll win. Selina's life depends on it.
So these chemicals blew up, but I don't see any giant clouds of fear gas.
Maybe it's a metaphor. You know, like, the fear toxin was in our hearts all along.
That's beautiful, man.
The hardest is when you go, Cobras were supposed to crush him. Nearly crushed me back at base. That takes better. Too easy! Dodge this! Why'd we bring all these cities in on the op? That Riddle guy, the Brit,
Wild cards. All of them. Lex Luthor's got a building somewhere around here, right? Yeah, over by the plaza.
Alfred, I found a fifth victim.
I feared you would, sir.
This wound is relatively fresh, inflicted while the victim was still alive. Abrasion to the epidermal layers confirms the somewhat crude removal of a tattoo. The position of this scar indicates the victim underwent surgery to remove one of their kidneys. A plate made of tantalum, used here for a cranial fracture, most probably the result of a boxing accident. The victim's calloused knuckles would only be acquired by a professional fighter. Alfred, the victim's name is Ella Montgomery.
It appears the kidney was donated to a twin sister who unfortunately died. This seems to have been the catalyst for her boxing pursuits, and hence the cranial injury. She went missing in Huntsville, Alabama.
Do the details of the disappearance match with the others?
They do indeed, sir. Also, your request to cross-reference the parks and playing fields has proved fruitful. I've come across some leasing documentation that appears to have been falsified. Someone is attempting to cover their tracks.
Find out anything you can, Alfred. We couldn't have done anything to prevent these deaths, but we can still save others.
Look out! It's Batman!
I can't believe you're Bruce Wayne, Batsy. I mean, I can't believe you're Batman, Brucey. So the whole trust fund playboy fiddling while Rome burns thing is an act? 'Cause I love it.
I'm hearing reports he looks different from the briefing shots. Something about a new suit. Arkham Knight said he'd do that. like dead, is he? He's Joker. I think he's dead, man. You know, the bad kind of dead. No way, Joker? I thought he'd be around forever. Like Santa. At least Batman think he killed him.
Look, if you let me go, I won't say anything. I swear.
Real? You swear?
Yes.
Cross your heart and hope to die?
Please.
What do you say? You think he means it?
I don't know. He's pretty desperate. He might be lying. I'm not.
You see, we ain't known you that long, and we don't know if we can trust you, so we need something.
A guarantee.
Like a down payment.
I don't have any money.
We weren't thinking money. We were thinking body parts.
What?
Fingers.
Toes.
How many?
All of them.
I'm still trying to figure out which part of you to work on first. That's really funny. You thought you could buy us off like that.
What the hell?
This way! Up there! Get after her!
This guy's still breathing?
This'll flush that freak out! Deploy charge! 3, 2, 1!
Believe we actually killed him. Sorry, Batman. It's our city now.
No one's gonna know who the hell you are when we're finished. Better make sure we leave a name tag. I'm still trying to figure out which part of you to work on first. Bunch of fools thinking you could come here and save this place. That's really funny. You thought you could buy us off like that. Bunch of fools thinking you could come here and save this place. I'm still trying to figure out which part of you to work on first.
Help me, Batman!
My God, I've never seen anyone do what you just did.
It's okay, Lieutenant. You're safe.
I tried, Batman. I tried to help, but I wasn't strong enough.
It's not your fault.
Wherever flames may rage, give me strength to save a life. Those ain't just words. We're supposed to live them. Find the others, please.
Wait here. An officer will take you to safety.
If you don't help us, no one will. I can't stop thinking about what the others might be going through. If they're even still alive. They have to be. If you don't help us, no one will.
A challenge beneath Chinatown. Fine, Nigma. I'll play your games and I'll win. Selena's life depends on it.
Well, Dark Knight, eager for more? It's humbling, isn't it? The opportunity to even glimpse my greatness, the dawning realization of just how insignificant, how unworthy of note you really are? These trials are my masterpieces, Detective. When I have defeated you, they will become monuments to my genius, testaments to your stupidity. Crowds of school children will pack themselves in this elevator, eager to see for themselves the place where the Dark Knight was defeated. They won't understand a thing, of course, but they'll come. A trial so elegantly simple that even you should manage a feeble grasp of the premise. You must provide power to this board, Detective. You know, Dark Knight, on balance, I don't think you're going to figure this out. Stuck, Batman? Already? I cannot quite believe it. I actually feel disappointed. Oh no, Batman. It seems you're far too attached to that fancy tank of yours to solve this one.
It might help if I used the remote Batmobile controls. This isn't just a test of intelligence, Dark Knight. It's a test of skill. Upside down? Oh, Dark Knight, I presumed a base level of competency when designing these trials. Well done, Detective. Your true calling as a third-rate circus stuntman becomes clearer by the day. Well, you figured it out, or blundered your way to victory. Time to help Catwoman with her key. Now then, Detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me.
carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others? They contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
So most of them will kill me, one of them won't. Great. I can do this.
Good luck, Catwoman. Given Batman's limited intelligence, I'm afraid you're going to need it. Remember, Catwoman, should you die, your short life will have found meaning in my victory, victory. Do you think he's smart enough, Cat? Can you trust him, Catwoman? Can you trust?
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say. One down.
Just this once, I've lowered the count on Catwoman's collar by 2 digits to account for Batman's earlier success. I could have simply started the count on 8, but, well, 9 lives? I couldn't resist. Now, Catwoman, celebrate your survival by telling Batman all about the exciting orphanage development. Celebrate orphanage development.
No, you do it.
Now, Kitty.
Why, Batman, there's a big mysterious green door.
Yes, there is. Come back to the orphanage, Batman, and I'll let the pair of you through it. Well done, Dark Knight. You should, I hope, be beginning to comprehend the breadth of the tasks ahead of you, the sheer scale of the gauntlet I have thrown down. Or perhaps not. Perhaps you're feeling cocky. Perhaps these early victories have filled you with false hope. Well then, ride that wave of smug satisfaction all the way back to the orphanage. I'm waiting. Orphanage.
Who chooses to dress like a bat unless you got a few screws loose? cemetery and, sorts. Does that sound like Joker to you? Look, this is how it went down. Joker was sick, right? Batman had the cure but didn't give it to him. He kept it all to himself even though there was tons to spare. Whatever else happens tonight, guys, I want you to know this was the best Halloween ever. Back up. There's no way through. Have you seen Batman's new suit? It's weird. A lot more bat-like than before. Can't wait to see Batman and the Arkham Knight go toe-to-toe. Scarecrow took Commissioner Gordon's kid. That's pretty cold, you ask me. Think Harv's looking for guys? I heard he's got a big score planned for later. There he is. Get him! Go, go!
There's some kind of fight!
Start talking. I'll tell you when to stop.
You want to know about Riddler? I know lots about Riddler.
Much obliged.
At least when Riddler's on the billboard, you can tune it out. All those big words. Scarecrow gives me the creeps. It's the freaking bat! Here he is! Get up!
Say goodnight, Batman. We're gonna mess you up. You're gonna die here.
Oh, good. Scarecrow's on TV. What is it with these guys and speeches? Why rob a guy and lecture him on the particulars of wallet snatching first? end of the day. I don't care what you think. Scarecrow's a freak, man. He should have taken this job. He's here! Defend yourself! Now walk away from this one, Batman! Come on, you're back in the boat. This ends now. Thank you. All this for one guy seems a little excessive, if you ask me. He'll be dead within the hour. Man, look at all the construction work. Keep scanning the skies. He's coming for you. He's probably out there watching us right now. Bring it on, I say. When's our relief getting here? I want to go on a bat hunt. Not till morning, soldier. Until then, we keep this tower locked down. So the Knight spends months teaching us how to kill the bat, only to make us wait up here all night? This is how you kill the bat, idiot. You control the sky, you control the roads, you control the rooftops. You make it so he can't move without getting shot at or worn down. Bat knows Gotham inside and out. Thinks it's a secret weapon. Well, it's our weapon now.
Oh, do hurry along, Detective. Your kitty friend is eager to discover what's behind the door I've unlocked in the orphanage. She's prowling about, scratching at the woodwork, mewling most irritatingly. But I'm not letting her in until you get there.
Target's on the move! Move on my location!
they send the National Guard in, we'll tear them apart.
Watching Scarecrow on the big screens? It's
Come back to the orphanage, Batman. I'm waiting. And for all my many virtues, I am not a patient man. Patient.
Keep moving.
Keep back! Send them out!
Mine's ready, guys.
No, please!
I don't know it, but he saved the best for last. That cloak and dagger crap won't work on us. Oh no! This guy! I'll shoot him down and see what happened! You kidding me? There was about a dozen of us up here. We'll end up the same way if we don't keep it together. Hey, buddy! You okay? We can take this freak.
Hey, Batman! Over here!
I don't know what to say. I didn't think anyone was coming. I've had a bad feeling about this city for weeks. Ever since the fires started.
I need more evidence to be certain, but I think your crew was tackling the work of one serial arsonist.
Great! Guess it wouldn't be Gotham without a crazy pyro running loose, huh? You know, the chief always said we'd get through it. But I don't know anymore. Not after this.
Everything's going to be okay. You'll be safe with the rest of your men back at GCPD.
If I manage to get out of Gotham alive, I'm never coming back. Ever. I used to kid myself the good people in this city outweighed the bad. Not anymore. If I manage to get out of Gotham alive...
Selena's still trapped in the orphanage. Nigma's got something in store for us both when I get there. Selena's still trapped in the orphanage. Nigma's got something in store for us both when I get there.
Arkham Knight. I've never heard of him, and I was in Arkham City.
Welcome back to the Riddletorium. Do not fear. Your friend has not been harmed. Before I allow you to see her, however, riddle me this. Riddle me this. What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection? Good luck. Good luck. No, Dark Knight, you're way off the mark. The mark. close, but it's not quite on the dot.
On the dot.
Well, it seems you have earned the right to see your friend. Why, she'll be as surprised as I am that you've made it this far.
Oh, good. You're back. Eddie wouldn't show me whatever deranged parlor game he's got waiting behind that door until you arrived.
I'll get you out of here.
I'm sorry, do I seem testy? It's probably something to do with the gorgeous necklace Eddie picked out for me. Have you seen it? It explodes. Well, are you going into the room or what? What's the holdup? Did you come here to play one of Eddie's stupid games or not? Well, are you going into the room or what?
Oh, I do hope you two are getting along, because you'll need to work together if you want to find the key hidden in here. Find the key.
Well, this looks creepy. Someone's been reading Feng Shui for serial killers. Oh, great. Extra trapped. As if the collar wasn't enough.
Oh, Batman, Catwoman, neither of you is getting out of there without the other's help.
I've got 5 switches in the world's most boring light show over here. You?
Same.
Oh, look. It's more of Eddie's homemade friends.
Your mockery is pointless, Cat. I don't have any friends at all. You simply won't solve this one unless you can see things from each other's point of view. You'll never get out of here if you don't learn to communicate. questions and 2 answers, children. But which goes where? You simply won't solve this one unless you can see things from each other's point of view. Well, there we go. It's settled. You're not quite as dumb as each other. Congratulations, Batman. Catwoman, you're lagging behind. You're lagging behind. Oh, Dark Knight. I can barely describe to you what a pleasure it is to see your brow furrow over the simplest of conundrums. I do apologize for not creating a riddle that you can merely pound.
There's plenty here. Take your pick.
Here, why don't you take out your primitive frustrations on my automated assistant? My programming animates these beautiful creations, Dark Knight. My engineering can...
That one.
Not one of your absurd contraptions is so brilliant. Well then, it seems you've earned another key.
This is going to take all night, isn't it? Well, that was fun. At least I got to hit something.
How are you holding up?
I'm fine. I don't need your concern. Just your help getting this thing off.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet, you two. Dark Knight, my next challenge can be found beneath Elliott Memorial Hospital. Conveniently located for when you pass out due to mental exhaustion. Mental exhaustion.
You still haven't apologized.
For what?
For Eddie treating me like a white hat. Like one of your sidekicks. You know, half the crooks in Gotham think I feed you info.
You do.
Well, yeah, when there's something in it for me. They think I'm doing it on principle.
Sorry for making criminals think less of you.
Hey, have I ever hurt anyone? I'm not one of the bad guys, Batman. I'm freelance.
You should pick a side, Selina.
Your side should pay better. Look, Batman, I enjoy a smoldering stare as much as the next girl, but maybe you should be working on Eddie's glorified obstacle courses. Batman, the next tests are ready, and I really can't wait to play the Will My Head Explode game again. Nice work so far, big guy. Just don't screw up the next part. Batman, the next tests are ready, and I really can't wait to play the Will My Head Explode game again.
Hey, Bats. When did Catwoman get so cute? Must have been when I started looking out of your eyes, hmm? Oh, you gonna ask her out or what? Oh, you're not still torn up about Talia al Ghul, are you? Come on, it's been months. Even the worms that ate her corpse have probably forgotten about it by now. Oh, really gonna turn down this fine opportunity for romance just because I blew your last girlfriend's lungs out? Take a tip from your wingman, Brucey. The ladies hate it when you brood over the ex you failed to save.
Riddler, tell me everything.
Screw you! I'm the...
Thought regular people would have figured it out by now. Laws don't protect them. Never have. These days, we got more rights than victims. It's crazy. Strange was actually doing them a favor with Protocol 10. And what do? Kill him and pay us damages. Who says crime don't pay?
Riddler, tell me what you know.
Like hell, that freak!
You know, if you want to get anything off your chest, now's a good time. What are you talking about? You know, it helps to unburden yourself before you die. You gonna kill me? Yeah, we kinda had that in mind. But I thought I was a hostage. You're waiting for a ransom.
Who said anything about a ransom?
We don't want money. We can go and take anything in this city we want.
This is entertainment, my friend. Good old-fashioned fun. You're crazy! Oh, that's funny. You know, my probation officer said the same thing. Right before I set him on fire. Stand it up to us, it's gonna cost you, punk! Look out!
I think he's dead. Hey, who wants to buy a bat suit?
I was born to kill people like you!
I thought he was supposed to be tough.
Well, that's what I get for betting it all on black.
Gotham's finished after tonight. We're gonna wipe it off the map and start again. I think we should find out your tolerance for pain.
Batman, you gotta get me out of here. Help me! Hey, Batman, you gotta get me out of here. Help me! Hey, Batman, you gotta get me out of here. Hey, Batman, you...
This city's finally gone to hell. I'm sick of it. All of it.
I need you to stay calm. This won't help anyone.
I'm sorry. It's just all that's happened. It hasn't been easy. Feels like we're cursed or something.
I know about the sudden upsurge in fires. Was a cause ever established?
Nothing concrete. We were chasing our tails on that one. Hey, the way our luck's been, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the devil himself.
Wait here. An officer is on his way to pick you up.
Thanks for saving me. I was close to giving up back there. Permission to give these guys a whack if any of them start coming around? Thanks for saving me. I was close to giving up.
Riddler's next trial's in Bristol. He's losing Alfred, and that makes him dangerous.
Perhaps the real challenge is tolerating his relentless self-aggrandizing commentary.
Can you believe it? I was in Blackgate, the Asylum, Arkham City. Never seen Batman. Not once. Just lucky, I guess. Just saying. I never thought I'd live to see Gotham City taken over by a foreign power. They ain't foreign. You know what I mean. It ain't right.
We're going to race, Detective! I, however, will be represented by the time counter. We're going to race.
What I hear, Scarecrow nearly turned the whole Ace Chem factory into a bomb.
Control, the militia have deployed an explosive near the botanical gardens. All units stay clear. Over.
Ah, the sweet taste of someone else's failure. Faster next time, Detective, or you will fail again. Faster next time, Detective.
What is it with you and not saying his damn name? Don't act like you ain't scared. Okay. Batman. Yeah, I said it. See, where is he? Nowhere. That chump's gone too. He knows what's good for him.
Riddler's next trial's in Bristol. He's losing Alfred, and that makes him dangerous.
Perhaps the real challenge is tolerating his relentless self-aggrandizing commentary.
Detective, is there a reason why you have yet to arrive at Elliott Memorial? Fear of failure, perhaps? Desire to avoid that nasty, achy feeling in your brain when you actually have to use it?
stand a chance against all these tanks.
Think of this not as a time trial, Detective, but as a time ordeal. Time.
This antidote, Bruce. So many secrets. So much pain. So much me. So much... Oh, violent imagery involving me. Oh, Bruce. You only had to ask.
Stunning failure. Would you like to try again, Detective? You'll fail once more. Fail once more.
Ain't no reasoning with the crazy ones. They ain't in it for the money. They're just like killing for the fun of it. Let's just make sure we watch each other's backs. I'm telling you, we should split. What happens if the bad decides to break all our limbs? God, we just trashed the emergency room.
Time to race me, Batman. Well, not me, but the hypothetical time in which I would naturally complete the course. Race me, Batman.
Evacuation? Ha! Batman will take care of Scarecrow, and I'll take care of everybody's stuff.
A quite dismal failure. Now, a good workman never blames his tools, Dark Knight. But since you built that ramshackle Batwagon, no doubt it is underperforming.
I think this is gonna be one special Halloween.
It's a race against time, Detective. My money's on time. Race against time. I'm Detective.
You saw him too? The hell's that car he's driving? I don't know, but it's a serious piece of work. I almost crapped myself. Thought he was gonna run me down.
Oh dear, you seem to have failed. Is the vehicle to blame or the driver? Probably both. Driver.